welcome to episode 8 of SOHO Insight.
Where each week we'll be talking about the latest trends, products, and services that help your small office, home office be more productive, efficient, and fun.
Hi, I'm Kathy, Chief Decision Maker at Ovaleye.com, where we are empowering your small office, home office lifestyle through hosted business solutions.
And I'm Jennifer Donogh, and today we'll be talking about kind of a recap. Is that funny? We'll be talking about a recap of last year and kind of touching on what we think or we would encourage you as small office, home office businesses to look at or to be watching in the new year. So to get started, a little recap of last year, we rebranded our company, and we are encouraging you to take a look at your branding and make sure that it's what your audience wants to see.
You have to connect with your customers. We are an online business, Ovaleye.com, so we have to connect with people,
Right.
not, opening a door and saying hi to us.
We ended up using Lee Ader, who is an awesome woman for our graphic design. She's part of Think 2A. She's one of the owners. And she looked at our competitors, or made us look at, I should say, our competitors, other people that market to a similar audience, and kind of compared all the different looks and feels to that. And she did a great job, and we definitely encourage you to do the same in the new year.
Yes, get through a graphic designer if possible, if your budget permits. Otherwise, just look at your your competitors and what you want to relay to your clients.
Yeah,
it should help quite a bit.
We also tried new ways of marketing last year. We'd never really done marketing before.
No, and it was...
In fact, it really scared you.
Yes, it did. Well, because marketing can be very expensive, but you can also be very creative at the same time. We tried the more expensive route the first part of the year, and then we got very creative towards the end when the budget ran out.
You really started to panic. You're like, what can we do for absolutely free?
And actually, there's a lot to do for free. I mean, social media is huge.
But one of the big things with last year is I remember sitting down, and this was right after I had the baby. We were sitting down with our numbers guy, Mike, and he had all of his screens up with the spreadsheets, and he said, okay, well, from this number to this number is what you can spend to acquire a client. And that was kind of like...
mind-opening.
Thank you. That helped a lot. So definitely doing that helps.
Looking at your numbers and your budget. And actually, your budget can go a long way with the new technologies nowadays. So.
Definitely.
Facebook.com has a lot of great ideas.
Well, and if you need more money, add new services to increase your revenue.
Yes, and that's what we'll be doing in 2011.
Yeah, but adding those new services is going to make for more responsibilities, which we...
Cloud services.
Yes, which we added new partners for. That's what I was trying to get to.
Sorry. Yes.
You're like,
adding new partners was a big deal, and always looking for those people that want to help you. They're always out there, especially we met them through mixers and Biznick and all those things.
We got really lucky.
So our new partners actually help us quite a bit with the numbers and growing our business.
But the big point is to look for people, look for help before you need it, so that you know.
Keep it in the back of your mind. Yeah. As we grow our business, I have people in the back of my mind always on who we're going to
Not just with partners, with hiring people, all sorts of things.
Yes.
I think that'll help so you don't do rush decisions.
So when you're doing those, you might not think those mixers and those networking things are working, but if you actually find those really nice people that
help you grow your business.
Yes, that connect with you. Yeah. Keep them in mind.
So another big thing is your need to delegate. And always be learning.
Because I started the business, so I knew everything that I had to do, and I wasn't willing to let it go. So I'm letting things go now and giving them to other people.
Yeah.
It feels pretty good.
But in the process, you've been saying that this past year is your Chief Decision Maker boot camp.
Yes, it's been hard.
Yeah, but you've relied on a lot of outside resources. So those are good. And you're going to be talking about them in your vlogs.
On my vlogs and blogs online. And it will be hopefully helpful for all of you to run a business.
Yeah, but overall, 2010 was a good year. We doubled our client roster, and
we got
the year has been moving really fast.
And yes,
but 2011, I feel like 2011 is going to be a really good year.
It's our year.
Last year I didn't have the same feeling, even though it was a good year, but it was because I had morning sickness.
Yes,
so I was sick most of it.
This time last year we were dealing with morning sickness.
So people you should watch for in 2011. We're going to talk about people, tools, resources, and gadgets. And it's 11 subjects, basically, and I think it's even less than that, so it'll go quickly.
So Jen has her top 3 that she's going to tell.
Yes, and I got to choose these. So the first one is Suitcase Entrepreneur. She's Natalie. She used to do womensworld.com, and now she's changed to do Suitcase Entrepreneur because she's constantly traveling, and she recognizes that other people want to do the same, where you can work from anywhere, and she's going to be blogging on that.
Well, this is our message. Working from anywhere is a big deal.
But it doesn't have to be. She's off on in exotic countries, which is fabulous. Wouldn't everyone love to do that? Yes, but it goes the same where I can work from home with the baby at my feet. And Richard Branson, I think we've mentioned that before. He has said he grew Virgin into the empire that it is with his kids at his ankles. Mm-hmm. So same thing I want to do. Same thing with kids. Laptop Mom is another person that you should watch out for. She talks about balancing your life or your home life with your work life, and doing so through using online resources, online
There's
tools.
A lot of information on there.
She does a great job, and she's really personable. She's been talking about workouts and stuff like that, which is fun because we're a very workout-oriented family.
Yes.
Anyway, next one is Stratejoy, which I've absolutely loved for the last probably 3 years or so. I'm 25, so she really speaks to me about the quarter-life crisis, which I say that to people, and they're like, seriously, that's really dumb.
Actually, I'm older than that, but I
But
follow
the
her
message
too.
is like
I think she's fun.
thinking positively and living an authentic and happy lifestyle. If you're not happy doing what you're doing, then think of something else. And I think that's a big trend right now.
Yeah, and she shows us how her business is growing with some of the fun, out-of-the-box kind of ideas.
Yeah, so she's someone else to follow.
Yes.
So along with people, there's tools.
Yes, cloud services, which we will be rolling out in January.
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 Oh my gosh.
And some of our favorites, which we want you to really research and use in 2011, are web conferencing. I've been using them, web conferencing, for, I don't know, something like 10 years.
20 years.
Well, when it wasn't cool to use it, we were using it.
Yeah.
And it's very helpful, and you can sit in your home office at any time and
meet with other people.
Yes, and
online. Well, it was funny because it first started off with you IMing or instant messaging my dad in the early 90s, and then it's now we have this new service that we'll be offering that is HD camera. You can see people, up to 6 people. It's crazy how cool this is.
These tools that we are telling you about today, Ovaleye has been using since last summer, and they have worked tremendously well for us. With our partners, we have meetings online, and we use actually VoIP services, which are huge, and I cannot say enough about this.
This goes back to delegating, and that she's supposed to let all of us answer the phone through one number.
Yeah,
she doesn't always like to do that, though, because she likes to talk to her clients.
I do.
So,
I love to talk to my clients.
Yes. So another, along with cloud services, resources to look out for is Twit TV and Ink Magazine. The reason why I say Twit TV is just to watch out for alternative media, things that you can't find on regular cable.
Now. And this is another marketing thing we do.
Not only just for watching, but for creating your own alternative media, creating a podcast. You can upload it onto iTunes via an RSS feed. All sorts of great things that we'll be talking over at ovaleye.tv about. Same thing goes for magazines. You can now get your regular media on alternative avenues via readers and all sorts of fun things.
Ink Magazine, Wall Street Journal. You said Virgin?
Virgin's creating their own online magazine, which is awesome. Yeah, it's going to be really fun. And then gadgets.
Well, we're using a lot of the Mac software and webcams and all that.
Yeah. So, but the big thing about Mac is to look out for innovations and using old hardware in new ways with these cloud services. We've been talking about the iPad just internally and how they're going to be using cameras and things like that in the next year. Along with Mac is Roku, another gadget to look towards.
We've mentioned that in another.
We have,
TV.
and it's just being able to watch alternative forms of media in like via your TV versus having to sit in front of a computer.
That's how we listen to Twit TV is Roku during dinner or whatever.
Twit TV, by the way, is the king of the internet, supposedly.
It's on New York Times.
Yeah, Leo Laporte. He does 30 hours of TV about technology, This Week in Tech, basically. So
A very good inspiration for the two of us.
yeah, so check them out.
Yes. So, Happy New Year to everybody, and I hope your 2010 went very well and was very successful for all of you. I know it was a wonderful year for Ovaleye, so cheers.
Cheers.